All right. I should be working on my full card predictions right now, but instead I decided, you know what? Let me jump on stream real quick. I didn't feel like I worked on a little bit of my predictions last night. And I'll work on them some more after this. I'll do like an hour stream. I'll jump on my predictions. And I'll record it tomorrow night and release it tomorrow night. I'll just release it a little bit late. It's tough to get through that card. So I figured I'd jump on stream. But I released an Ian Machado Garry video that people have been requesting since yesterday. That's out on the channel now. And also Colby Covington, or not Colby Covington, Conor McGregor video from last night, which I released at like 2 a.m. or like 1:30 a.m. And when I woke up this morning, it had like 15,000 views, and now it's creeping up on 35,000 views and still getting views right now. So hopefully that goes over 40K. So if you guys could please go check that out, I would greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate it. It's already now like one of my top 5 videos viewed on my channel. So yeah, it's going to be number 5. It's currently sitting at number 5, top viewed. Doesn't show update on the channel, but it'll update over the next day or two. What's up, Andrew? What's up, Fries? What's up, Homework? No notification sent out by YouTube, but I got the Discord one. That's where Discord comes in clutch, man. That's where Discord comes in clutch with every stream. Every stream that you'll be notified on Discord. It's very rare that Discord doesn't go off. It's a rarity that Discord doesn't go off. But damn, do I got to get on those predictions, and I'm not looking forward to it. I already have 4 fights researched, so I got 9 more. I'll probably do 4 tonight. Take me about an hour or 2. Do 4 tonight, and then I'll do the rest tomorrow. Do like 5 tomorrow. So, anyway. Guns, Gold, and Glory. Thank you for the $4.99. Thanks for all the content, man. You are on the grind. I appreciate it, man. I really do. I have been on the grind. And I'm appreciating your support, and I appreciate your $4.99. And I'm glad you guys have been enjoying all the content that I've been pumping out. I did the post fight last night, and I was sitting here. I was like, you know what? I gotta do research on my picks. I said, you know what? Let me do that Conor video real quick. And I recorded the Conor video, and I uploaded it. I was working on the thumbnail. I go back, and it says copyright blocked. And I'm like, oh my god! And I almost just canceled the whole video. But then I realized it was just a part where I used like a very 30-second clip of TNT Sports, and it wasn't super pertinent to the video. So instead of trying to edit it out with YouTube, I just went back to my editing software, and I just clipped out basically 2 minutes of the video because it was a 30-second clip, and I was reacting to it. So it was roughly 2 minutes. It was like a minute and a half maybe. And I just clipped it out of my editing software. I made it look where it kind of looks normal. The only thing is when I edit it, you see a picture of Conor from that clip for a split second before I go to the next clip, but you don't really miss anything. And then I left a comment to try to, explain. Like, I couldn't remember if I mentioned specifically something later on from that clip. And I was like, okay, let me re-upload it. I re-uploaded it. Everything was fine. It was like TNT just pissed off. I guess the automated system just pissed off because I used a little bit. It wasn't even that much. I never thought it would register anything. And luckily it worked. And I was like, well, now it's fucking almost 2 a.m. It took me an extra 45 minutes. Should I drop it? Should I not drop it? And I said, fuck it, I'm dropping it. And I knew it was a good title. I knew it was a good thumbnail. And I dropped it. And then I worked on my predictions. And it looked like about normal when I dropped it. Like, I didn't really check it that much. But when I went to do my predictions, I didn't pay attention to it. And I had like 200 views when I went to do my predictions. Last time I refreshed my studio. And when I was done doing my predictions, I wasn't done, but I did like 4 of them. I refreshed my screen and it said like 4,000 views. And I was like, holy shit, that's pretty good for this late, at this hour. And then when I woke up this morning, it had 14,000, I think it was, or 15,000. So I'm happy I did that video. If you're one of the new subscribers, because I gained like 300 subs off that video so far, or like 200 subs. Something like that. I've gained like 300 subs overnight. I don't know if they were all from that video or not. But yeah, if you're one of those, I appreciate you very much. Cupo J, thank you for becoming a member. I greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Thank you for your support. Thank you for becoming a member. Slide Tendencies, thank you for the 8 months of membership. Colby said everything but let's fight. Joey exposing. Exactly, and everyone's eating that shit up. Dude's actively ducking the biggest fight in the division, and people are riding him for it. People are riding him for it. It's an embarrassment. Okay, let me go back up now. Thank you again, Guns, Gold, and Glory, for your support of independent MMA media. Hey, Joey, just a video idea. Instead of doing a 1 hour preview for 300, would you be into doing individual breakdowns for each fight, just a big-ass card? I'm going to do my best to do a full video, but also an individual breakdown for each fight. Or at least the most important ones. It's going to be a tough week. I might have to start getting started a week early. I wish we didn't have fights the week before. I'm super nervous about 300. It's a lot of content to put out. And then who knows what else is liable to happen. Imagine we have injuries, pull-outs, replacements. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I wish you wouldn't even said that, Fight Life. That's going to be tough. The prediction video is going to be like an hour long. And let's see, how many videos am I going to try to do individual breakdowns for? I'm going to have to be heavy on the 300 content the week before. I'm going to get started like a week early. And, of course, we have the dumbass fight night card before. I wish we had a week off there. Just give me a week off there. It would be perfect. So I'll do Alex Pereira, Jamahal Hill, full breakdown. Gaethje, Max Holloway, full breakdown. Oliveira, Saryukian, full breakdown. Yuri Prohaska, Alexander Rakic, full breakdown. At least. At least. And then I want to do like a, I'd like to do like a Jalen Turner, Renato Moicano. I'd like to do Figgy versus Cody Garbrandt, to be honest. I'd like to do a Figgy versus Cody Garbrandt breakdown. And a Cater versus Aljamain Sterling breakdown would be good as well. I'll do my best, man. I'll do my best to see what I can get going. That's tough. That's tough. Joe, do you not find the Colby call-out video slightly funny? It's not funny because he doesn't want to fight him. So he's talking shit while simultaneously avoiding him. So how can I possibly find it funny? Like, if you're going to talk shit like that, at least be willing to fight the dude. You're ducking him because your confidence is in the toilet because you don't have it anymore. Glad you worked through the copyright problem with the Conor video, bro. It's fire. Yeah, and luckily it didn't take away much from the video. There's just in the beginning, I kind of hinted at a new video clip that I found, and that was the one I was talking about. But it wasn't. I mean, it could have been taken as anything. What's up, Andy? Got to do your grading video for 300 soon. That's true. They should have put Andrade and Figgy on 301. Agreed. I'm surprised. I thought Garry and Covington embarrassed themselves. Yeah, Garry embarrassed Covington, yeah. Because Covington doesn't want the fight. I don't like Garry, but the way Colby's avoiding Garry is cringe. He doesn't believe in himself anymore. It's over for him. That's 100%. 100%. Hey, Joey, did you see Michael Chandler coping about the Conor fight on Twitter? I swear he's 6 feet from the edge, thinking maybe 6 feet ain't so far down. I saw some of it. Like, he's saying, like, you know, he's enjoying the time off and some shit like that, but I don't know if I've seen specifically what you're talking about. But probably. I've seen a couple tweets from Chandler coping about the fight, basically. Garry said it all. Colby needs a top 10 win. How do you fail 3 title shots and not have a relevant win in 2024? Exactly. That's what I was saying. People are going to shit on Garry for that, but it's like, he straight up bodied Colby with facts. When facts are on your side, in my opinion, you always win. It doesn't matter. When facts are on your side, it doesn't matter. So, I wish Garry wouldn't have responded yet. I would have made a video today, and I would have said, I would have broke down exactly how Garry should respond. But he did a great job. Wonder if Garry watched the channel because he said the same shit. Yeah, but it's all facts, so he probably came up with it on his own. But that'd be hilarious if he got it from me. Dude, when I saw it, I was like, oh, I was like worried it was not gonna be good. And then he started saying, like, you've lost 3 title shots. You don't have a top 15 ranked win currently. So, why don't you just start on 300 breakdowns now and just save them till the week of, then release one every day? That's true. That's true. I can. But I got to work on predictions for this Saturday. So it's like I got to juggle it with other shit I want to do. But I'm going to try to start early. Because right now, from yesterday, we got 1, 2, 3, we're 4 weeks away. We're 4 weeks out. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to start soon. Putting out fire videos lately. Thank you, Patty Mills. I'm an undercover fan. I know bro watches the Chandler video. I gotta watch his interview and see if I can like make anything with that. I don't know what I would make, but he said a couple funny things. But I haven't watched the full interview, and I wonder if I can use it for a video. You know what's funny? Jamahal Hill was a blessing to the channel. He's the one that got me doing those style of breakdowns. I kind of thought they were a little bit corny, but then it made sense in certain aspects to do that, and I like doing them. And then I got my whole little setup now. You know, I got my whole little setup now, and it seems like you guys like it. What do you guys think of the setup? What do you guys like? This is the new setup. What do you guys think of it? This is like when I do my reaction. I kind of did this. I thought it was better than having me in the square in the corner. So I hope you guys like that. I know I just popped it up on stream real quick. You've seen it in the videos. I think it looks pretty slick. I think it looks professional. Undercover. Yeah, I know what you meant. The workload for the next 4 weeks is going to be pleasurable for us. Yeah, Ian called out Colby. Colby called out Ian's wife. Exactly, because Colby gets no pussy. So, could Merab ever end up becoming a pay-per-view draw? Yes, he could. Yes, he could. Even though I think Bulgarian won, I'm really impressed by C-Rod. Elite anti-wrestling. How far does he go? I don't know. And I just find it funny. You know, I claimed robbery initially, but then I really thought about it. I haven't gone back and rewatched it. I said it once. I said it again. Bulgarian did close to no damage. I know he got 4 minutes of control time, but he didn't do any damage but like one combination that he landed. So theoretically, I understand a scenario. I think Bulgarian won. How is Elite anti-wrestling? He got ragdolled until he gassed out. Yeah, I know what you mean as well. But he's good at scrambling back up, I think is what he meant, kind of. Colby's a habitual liar. I know it. And people give him a pass because he's a character. Joey, why do you care? He's just playing a character. It doesn't matter. A piece of shit is a piece of shit. A piece of shit is a piece of shit, in my opinion. So, I'll send you right to the 7th layer of hair if I need to. I can't wait for Merab to ragdoll Sean O'Malley. It'd be fucking hilarious. Yeah, I agree. Gary did humiliate Covington. I agree. I can't wait for... All right, C-Rod only did damage in round 3. I still don't get it. He landed a couple knees in round 2, dude. What's your thoughts on Aldo coming back yet? Has the UFC announced it? I don't know if the UFC actually announced it. I never paid attention to that. I just knew it was legitimate sources announced it. I kind of hate it. To be honest, I kind of hate it. I love Aldo. He's one of my favorite fighters of all time. I was happy he kind of got out and hold on a second. I was happy he kind of got out, and even though he lost to really elite competition. They weren't horrible losses, and I never wanted to see him like fall off a cliff. And now, hold on, damn it. And now I'm scared like he's gonna come back and like fall off a cliff. And I mean, Jonathan Martinez is not an easy win by any means. By any means. So I'm terrified that he's gonna come back and just look like shit, basically. And it's gonna be infuriating. So I hate it, actually. Wait, is Corey Umar official? No. Get Dominic Cruz out of the rankings. Agreed. Rankings mean nothing nowadays. Who even cares? Yeah, the rankings are meaningless. I've said it before. I want Aldo versus Aljo refed by... I don't know what you're saying there. Post you saw to Aldo versus Jan 2. Let's go. Jonathan Martinez is a decent matchup for him. Yeah, but I just feel like Jonathan Martinez is on the massive come up right now. Rankings are literally for casuals. I know. Rankings are just so casuals can understand who's good and who's not, basically. Aldo should stay retired. Yeah, I agree. Your Conor video going pretty viral. I wouldn't say viral, but it's doing well. And it's still getting views right now. So, yeah. So. What the fuck is this? What is this? What the fuck? Hold on a second. What am I running into? What did I just get recommended right now? Let me just save this real quick. All right. Last time we really argued was about rankings. I'm kind of coming to your side now ever since Colby went up for no... Dude, I'm telling you, the rankings are literally meaningless. They're just a general reference. That's all they are. Raquel in 301, how would you feel about that? I don't want to see Raquel on any card ever. Usyk by KO, it's very possible. Don't be shocked if Usyk pulls off an upset. So... You think Tuivasa would find success in BKFC? Probably. Joey's glad you are live because I have a lot of MMA-related questions, okay? Joey, if O'Malley loses to Merab in any fashion, I guarantee they'll give him an immediate rematch regardless of how he loses. 100%. 100% he's getting a rematch. Usyk upset, it's possible. It's very possible. Hamzat Burns, Shavkat Bilal, everyone else is lying about Colby turning down their fights. Yeah, exactly. Go and eat some Wendy's while I watch the stream. Okay, I would be okay with Raquel headlining a fight night card like next week's or past week's fight night card. Yeah, Apex card basically. The leg kicks Martinez will do nothing to Aldo. Dude, Aldo's got nasty leg kicks too. Have you played UFC 5? No, I don't like EA Sports. EA Sports is a shit company that makes shit games. And I'm just not supportive of them at all. I hate EA Sports. Wouldn't buy a single one of their games. And this is coming from a former EA Sports sycophant. Aldo's a master at checking kicks. Yeah, and throwing his own. It's going to be interesting. Where have Steve Usyk came from? I have no idea the guy even existed. And how did he get his title shot? He stepped in on short notice against top 10 David Dvorak. Beat him by decision. Almost finished him in the second round, if I'm not mistaken. And then stepped in against Matt Schnell and brutally KO'd him and outclassed him completely, who's a top 10 fighter. So... And then I campaigned in my post-fight for him to get a title shot. Dana was watching and gave it to him. That's the gist of it. He has a legit chance. Like, I wouldn't be confident by any means, but he has a legit chance to win. Aldo's, okay, read that. What's next for Tuivasa? BKFC. Raquel Pennington is the worst champion in modern UFC history. Nope. Nico Montana. Also, do you think O'Malley's the best striker in the UFC? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. He's up there for sure. By the way, you're right about Manel Kopp. People want him to get a title shot just because he threw out homophobic slurs, but bro can't be trusted to be in a title fight when he literally just missed weight. I mean, that's facts. People can say what they want about that. They can be upset that I've called that out. That's facts. They just like Manel Kopp. Manel Kopp gained a whole fan base just because he said a word in his post-fight speech that they fantasize about saying, but they're too pussy to say. Like, if I wanted to say that word, I'd say it right now on stream. If I was so desperate and, I loved when people said it, I would just say it. We're like, who gives it? Like, don't be a pussy. But that's it. That's what they want. They like that type of shit. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of that type of behavior. So, holy shit, I forgot about Nico. A lot of people forgot about Nico Montana. I respect Ian Garry more than Colby. I used to be a huge Colby fan, but his character is delusional. Yeah, he uses it to hide, That's it. And the media that interviews him are just hand-picked media. That's it. So, that's it. That's literally it. Joe, did you see Tom Aspinall and Jon Jones met recently? Yeah, dude, cut Jon Jones. He looks old as fuck. He's out there drinking 24/7. He's doing everything but fucking training. And I know he's injured, but seems like he's not even injured. And he's holding up the division to fight Stipe Miocic's old ass. I'm going to make a video about that soon. I know I have before, but I'm getting pissed off, more and more pissed off about the shit. Like, we're holding up the division. Dana White complained. I'm going to go find a clip of Dana complaining about Ngannou holding up the division. When they were icing Ngannou, by the way. Icing Ngannou. And they said he didn't fight and he was holding up the division. Yeah, John looks like he's become a drug addict. And he's back to drinking a lot. I would rather see Aldo fight older fighters like Cruz and Garbrandt. I don't want to see him in the fight up-and-comers. I know. I'm with you, Fight Life. We're on the same page there. I don't even care about the slur thing. To me, it's about missing weight. I agree. For me, too, it's as well. What the fuck's he doing missing weight? Yeah. Exactly. And people complain about Usyk getting a title shot. Well, these same people would have had a conniption if Makhachev would have got a title shot. So, would have had a conniption. Would have had a straight up conniption if Makhachev would have got a title shot. Joey, remember that? True, Joey, I remember that. Francis needed more than 1 month, but the UFC refused. Yeah, they offered Francis like a short notice fight in August, and he told him give him to September. And they said, nope, interim title fight. Are you going to make a Jose Aldo video? I don't know yet. I got to work on my predictions. I got to go to bed at some hour, at a reasonable hour tonight. The lack of sleep has been literally murdering me. I think Max has a better chance against Justin because he's actually balking. I hope so. Great video, Joey. Really entertaining and informative. You become a detective of sorts. A lot of people just, I mean, to be honest, look, I'm going to be honest. A lot of MMA channels, right, from what I've seen in my research, a lot of MMA channels read Instagram posts, the little catchy Instagram post from like MMA Junkie or MMA Fighting when they put words over a picture and they never look up the original sources, which have far more context than the Instagram post. And then they just make videos off the Instagram post and do no investigation at all. No, it's not even really investigation. They just don't even brief themselves on what's actually going on. You know, I see a lot of MMA, like on my physical YouTube channel, like the one I'm on right now, I click on nothing but like small MMA channels. So that's all I get recommended. I don't really watch the videos, but I just like to click on them. And I'll watch like a couple seconds here and there. And I'm just curious about like basically small MMA channels basically. And it's basically just everyone like reading off Instagram headlines. Am I wrong? Someone fill me in if I'm completely wrong. No one actually looks into the original sources. Nobody actually adds any context to it. It's just basically, oh, I saw this on Instagram and here's my thoughts on it. And they don't add anything to it. And they take Dana White's word for everything. Dana being pissed that Islam wouldn't fight Edwards because of Ramadan's ridiculous. That's facts. He's also pissed at DDP. Yuri Rakic, what do you think? I think Rakic probably wins. MMA YouTube sucks. A bunch of casual yappers. Seems about right. Bo Nickal's the best fighter in the UFC? Okay. Why is Bo on the main card? Dana White privilege. Hamzat Burns shot. Okay, yep. I read that, bro. I read that. But yeah, Colby's been ducking fights forever. He was ducking Woodley for a little bit. He waited till Woodley was washed up to accept that fight. That's facts. He saw what Usman did to him and he said, oh, I can win this fight. He said, I can win this. I can take on this matchup. Oliveira Soryukian. I'm leaning Armin right now, but I don't know. I'm worried because there's water in my charging port. What phone do you have? Let me know in chat. What phone do you guys have? I'm curious. I've never asked that question on stream before. Let me know what phone you have in the chat. Specifically. I'm curious. Like if you have an iPhone, what iPhone? You have a Galaxy, what a Galaxy? 13, S24, 15 Pro Max, iPhone 15. Nah, he saw Usman and Burns. Did to him before fighting. That's facts. That's facts. iPhone 15 Pro Max, regular iPhone 13, iPhone 11, iPhone 15 Pro. I got 13 Pro Max. I thought about getting the 14 Pro Max. I thought about getting the 15 Pro Max. It just wasn't a significant upgrade enough. So, I got a 13 Pro Max. I'll probably get the 16 Pro Max. But it's like, this has been pretty good to me. And I got the Apple Watch Ultra. I actually was a big Galaxy guy for a while. I was never like super brand loyal. But I was never, like I know people are crazy brand loyal. But I got the iPhone 11 Pro Max because of the battery. Battery was most important to me and it had the nicest camera at the time. And I really liked the simplicity of iPhone. So I just stuck with iPhone for a little bit. I've had the 11 Pro Max and 13 Pro Max. Other than that, you want to know here's the randomest stream comment ever. Here, I'll tell you every phone I had. I had the LG Chocolate. I had the Envy Touch. I had the Droid X. I had the Droid Razr. I had the Droid Razr Max. I had the Galaxy S4, Galaxy S5, Galaxy S7 Plus, or Edge, Galaxy S9, Plus or Edge, one or the other, I don't remember. iPhone 11 Pro Max, 13 Pro Max. Boom. That's every phone I've ever owned. I believe. I might be forgetting one, but I think that's it. I don't think I've barely ever sold any of my phones, so I just have phones just chilling everywhere. Well, not everywhere, but I just have them put up. So I have an 11 Pro Max. I have the S9, S7. So I got my grandmother the iPhone 13. My grandma's got the iPhone 13, just a regular iPhone 13. My fiance's got the 13 Pro. But yeah, I have an iPad, iPhone, Apple Watch, and MacBook, all 2023 models, clean as hell. Yeah, I think they're pretty clean, man. I think they're pretty clean. And the software is pretty good. It's not the highest tech specs, but yeah, I don't have a MacBook, but I'm not against it. My fiance bought one in like 2011, and it's still usable to this day. It's not great, but it's still usable to this day. So they're pretty good, and they last a long time too. But I'll probably get a 16 Pro Max this year. I had the first Sidekick in the Razor. My Apple Watch broke due to sauna overheating. Now I have a mechanical watch, and I like it more. Fair enough. I have the Apple Watch Ultra. This is going to sound crazy. I primarily bought the Apple Watch Ultra. You can take a score for disc golf on the watch. And I don't like carrying my phone in my pocket when I play, so I can easily just boom as I'm playing. So I think I got a little bit of a tan line for my watch, maybe. I don't know. I can't tell. Rockets is just fundamentally sound, big and strong, well-rounded, young, and I think he's meant to be champ of the division. I agree. I had the Droid X. I think I still have it somewhere. I can still feel like the mat at back. I want to get like an iPad Pro one of these days. I would like to have an iPad. I'd like to have an iPad. My fiance has like an iPad Air, I think. An iPad Air. I bought my grandma iPad Air for Mother's Day, maybe like 3 years ago. She absolutely loves it. So she absolutely loves it. Does a lot of reading. She couldn't live without it. That's her main used thing every day. Is use her iPad. She browses the internet, plays games, reads books. I would never buy a phone. It's a free phone when you switch service. Duh. Yeah, but they're kind of messing with that type of stuff. Glad you were in favor of Usyk getting a title shot better than Makhachev or a bunch of boring rematches. Dude, nobody else is deserving right now. It's Makhachev or Usyk. I don't care if they gave it to Usyk over Makhachev. He got 2 top 15 wins. That's more than Colby's done in his entire career, basically. It's an exaggeration, but you get the point. Should go play disc with Askren now. I'd smoke Askren in disc golf. I enjoy the Mac for graphic design. I hate Dana for icing welterweight, lightweight, bantamweight, giving undeserved contenders title shots. The lightweight belt hasn't been defended against the lightweight since 2021 when Oliveira beat Poirier. That's fucking crazy. I guess you mean successfully defended, because technically Oliveira defended against Islam, even though he lost. He had a title defense opportunity. Hit me on that Nextel chirp. Yeah, I remember Boost Mobile. Andrew John, I did a bunch of research because there was a bunch of different iPads. I would just get her the iPad Air. It's going to be useless for anything else. iPad Air is the one to get, man. Everything else is like overpriced a bit. Let me just double check which one it was. Yeah, iPad Air basically. My guess is there might be a newer generation, maybe like a 5th generation. I got her the 4th generation. iPad Air. Yeah, they got the 5th generation out now for $450. I want an iPad Pro. Let's see how much that is. 12.9 for the better screen. That bitch is $800. Oh, for renewed. That's renewed. That's not even new. I'm not buying no renewed shit. What do I look like? What in the hell do I look like? We don't have a new model? Looks like for some reason Amazon doesn't have them in stock right now. Maybe. So let me search that. I'm curious. Buy iPad Pro. Let me see how much that shit is. Dude, the screen looks crazy. Yeah, it's $1,100. Or 800 for the 11-inch. Pause. Massive pause. I kind of want one of these. I would use it when I go to bed. Fans be like Pfeiffer, Mitchell, Bow, or Stars. Yeah, Oliveira got stripped for missing weight against Gaethje. So their last real title defense was. That is true. That is true. That is true. You're right. You caught me on that one. Damn, you had all bangers until the Galaxies. Dude, the Galaxies were sick, man. I like the Galaxies. How do you feel about Anthony on paper Smith? I think he's a dead body. Joe, why do you always say Clayweed and the boys? What's the context behind it? I wouldn't want to kick it with Clayweed and his boys. That's it. That's the full context behind it. I wouldn't want to kick it with Clayweed and the boys. Damn, I'm about to buy one of these. I want one of these iPad Pros. They look fucking sick, man. I've always wanted my own iPad. You know what's funny? Back in the day, if you were an OG, when I had my laptop, I wanted to watch the fights on the full screen because it was too small if I minimized it. I used to have my fiance's iPad on like an arm over here, and I used to read chat from the iPad back in the day. Yeah, I would want the 256 gig. Damn, if you get Wi-Fi and cellular, it's fucking $1,400. Jeez Louise. So I get the 1,200. I just get Wi-Fi. Fuck that. Fuck the cellular. I want one of this. I want one of these. I wonder how much it is at Costco. That's wild. That's wild. That's not right, dude. That's the first thing that popped up. That's the first thing. It's on sale. Cheat. Oh, that's for the 128 gigabyte. They're out of stock on the. It is still on sale. Yep, 250 is 1,200. Damn, I'm gonna have to go there and see if I can get this. That's a banger. I've always wanted my own iPad. Never had one. I've never had my own iPad ever. I love my iPad. I do everything. Watch fights on YouTube in Florida now. Yeah, I've seen how nice they are. My fiance has one she uses all the time. My grandmother has one she uses all the time. I actually got for both of them. I bought one for Christmas, one for Mother's Day. And they both love them. I just never had my own. But back in the day, you never had a Razr? I had the Razr smartphone. So anyway, tablets don't have a lot of utility in my opinion. Why not a MacBook Air? Maybe. It's true, for this price you could probably buy one. How much is a MacBook? Yeah, MacBook Air is $649. Damn. But that's a 14-inch. That's 13-inch. That's wild. I don't know. 17.7 subs. I swore you were at. Yeah, I gained like 300 subs overnight, actually. I'm seeing some band chat. Random question, Joey. Do you think there's anyone at lightweight currently in the UFC that Tony Ferguson can beat? There's probably is not. Could you buy a $1,400 iPad right now and not worry about it financially? Answer again, but 10 years ago? 10 years ago, could I? 10 years ago, it would have been 2014. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. But I could now, for sure. For sure. So, I don't know. I'd like to get one eventually, but I don't know if I ever will. I don't have a lot of use for it, but it's one of those things you don't realize how much you want it until you have one. Like my grandmother couldn't live without one now. And she would have never gotten one for herself. I got it for her as a gift because I thought she would like it. And I taught her how to use it and everything. Now you have to buy it. Yeah, it's on sale for $100. So, anyway, I don't see what you boys are talking about. Private messages apparently got banned from a chat. Saeed just left a comment on my video saying, "You're trying to get an interview with Gary." Shut the fuck up, dude. I'm just covering the facts, bro. I'm just covering the facts. By the way, I see your message that says the Dana White videos are bangers. No one dares say that stuff because they're scared and they don't have the ability. I've been watching Dana for 15 years. Pause. I can read that motherfucker like a book. Dead ass. I know everything he's thinking before he even says it. And that's facts. That's facts. Like, the second I was watching that post-fight when he was, like, talking about Leon and hyping Leon up, I knew he was pissed at someone else. I said it on live. I reacted to it live. Dana's the only one on Joe's mind now, dude. Post-fight did all right for a shit card. It got 5,000 views. Post-fight got 5,000 views for a shit card. That's better than expected, honestly. You only had one man on your mind for 15 years. I mean, you guys can message in chat as long as you're not blowing up the chat. 100% you're blacklisted for life by Dana. I'll just join the Nelk Boys and I'll be good to go. I'll be like, hey, Dana, I drink Happy Dad. If I ever run into Dana in real life, I'm going to ask him for a picture. On the off chance he tells me no, I know he's seen my videos before. Joe, you want to know why this channel has grown so much? It's because you fostered a community. We feel a part of the channel. You guys are a part of the channel. Anybody who leaves, they always come back. They're like, you know what? I was pissed. You missed my 99-cent no-no? No, I just thought it wasn't worth my time reading it for 99 cents. No, I'm kidding. There was no message. Thank you for the 99 cents, Pat Matthews. I actually forgot. I saw it and then I forgot about it because I was saying something. Thank you for the 99 cents, you broke bitch. Anybody who leaves the channel, they realize what a good community we have here and they come back. So yeah. I'm thinking of a prime example of how good your channel is. You know, our past disagreements. I'm glad. So, no, let it be. I just don't. Okay. Joey saw was blowing up. I swear it was 11K in January. I don't think it was not 11K in January. But in December, I think it was like 12K. I think in December it was like 12K, if I'm not mistaken. Which is actually fucking wild. On December 1st, it was 13,135. So in this year, well, I think I can filter this. In 2024, I've gained 3,000 subs? That doesn't sound right. Oh, because December I had massive growth. Pause. I think I can do a custom date. Let's see how many subscribers I've gained since December 1st of last year till now. I've gained almost 5,000 subs since December 1st. That's pretty damn good. At least for me. I've been gaining like 1K a month. Pat Matthews, thank you for the 199. Hap is back. No cap. Calls for another dono. Yeah, I'm waiting for a return dono from Hap. Just to show he's back on my side now. He realized what he was missing. How come you aren't wearing your Irish shirt on St. Patrick's Day? I wore it all yesterday, bro. What do you want me to do? I wore it all last night, basically. So, I wore it today, but then I took a shower before I recorded my video. So then I just switched my shirt. I said, fuck this. I'm switching this John out. Andrew John, thank you for the $4.99. Appreciate your support of independent MMA media. I tried Happy Dad for the first time last week. That shit was the most disgusting seltzer I've ever seen in my life. I ever had in my life. Doesn't shock me, dude. Does not shock me. At all. I think you would get 5K a month if you took your shirt off. Yeah. What's your full-time job? How many times did I tell you guys? I'm a Wall Street banker. I'm a Wall Street banker. Joe, would you ever do a debate stream? What do you mean by that? Joey, just watched your Ian vid. Great video, Joey. Thanks for the content as always, brother. Thank you, Clipset. I appreciate you, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad you were pleasured by it. I'm glad I could pleasure you. I'm glad I could deeply satisfy your needs. Pause. Massive pause. Huge pause. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Either way, is my point. Do you have to live on Wall Street to work on Wall Street? No. Joey's my neighbor. Like, you bring up controversial MMA topic and debate with you over live stream call. Over video call. No. It would end very poorly. It would end very poorly with people saying weird shit on stream. It would not work out. It would have to be not live. Joey, is there a way you can DM someone on YouTube? No. 20K before 300? That's the goal. That's the goal. We're almost to 18. Lots of big news coming up. So, right now, current sub count, 17,773. Last night, I was like 17,550. Something like that. Joe, who you picking between O'Malley and Merab after O'Malley's performance? I'm leaning Merab, but I think it could go either way. Machado is becoming a Colby sycophant. I don't know what you mean. 124 in chat. Yeah, if you guys can like the stream, I would appreciate it. Funny how fans are 50-50 on whose side to pick with Colby versus Ian. Whoever wins the fight is going to steal all the incel fans. Nah, dude. If Colby loses, let's say he gets KO'd, he's going to be like, you're still a cuck. That's what they're going to say. That's all they're going to say. They just made up some false narrative. I think Ian smokes Colby. I agree. He smokes him bad. That's why motherfuckers don't want that fight. Hey, Joey, my friend Greg is a big fan. Just got married today. Can you give him a shout out? I feel like you're fucking with me, but I'll do it anyway just to appease you. Shout out to Greg. Congratulations on the marriage, Greg. I hope that you're not associating with Low T MMA and he's not in your wedding party and barely invited to the wedding because he's a bit of a weirdo. Why doesn't Weidman just retire already? He wants to get that title back. See you at the top. Ian is so much better than Colby. Agreed. Dude, I would love if Gary just beat the fuck out of him for 5 rounds, Neil Magny style. Imagine a grown-ass man caring about someone else doing in their marriage. Shit's embarrassing. It's not even that, dude. It's they're making up fantasies about his marriage. There's no evidence. There's no even inkling to support calling him a cuck. Basically, the whole antithesis of calling him a cuck is that he has a relationship, a good relationship with the father of his stepchild. That's the antithesis of calling him a cuck. Bizarre. I actually disagree, Joe. I think if Colby KOs Gary, people will respect him a lot. Respect who? Colby Gary 5-round Manchester main event. Who says no? Colby does. Been disagreeing with your content the past week, but the new video was solid. I don't like Ian, but it was a good response. Dude, I'm telling you, Colby doesn't want the fight. That's the whole point of the video. This might sound crazy, but in a pure striking battle, I think Wonderboy, now 40 and whatever, beats everyone in the division, including Gary and MVP. Pure striking? Well, that's not MMA, but maybe. Dude, Bo's hand speed is underrated. I mean, if Gary KOs Gary, what are you saying? Good one, Fight Life. Fight Life's talking about you on the UFC 300, man. He's got that fat bank account. Colby wants to fight MVP. It's a winnable fight. Is he calling that MVP now? It wouldn't shock me. I was thinking that. Because MVP has shit grappling. So. How is Colby ranked number 4th in the world? Embarrassment of MMA media. You think TJ's coming? And if he does, who does he fight? Probably Dominic Cruz. I promise you TJ Dillashaw will return later this year. Mark my words. Mark my words. Yeah, Colby was calling him out already. Yeah. That just shows where his confidence is at. He doesn't want Shavkat. He doesn't want Gary. Give me Wonder Boy or MVP. Yeah. Izzy's the best counter striker in MMA? Probably. Watch TJ's comeback fight be the winner of the Aldo fight. Aldo would be interesting. What are you thinking about Aldo? I'm a little bit disappointed. I love Aldo. He's one of my favorite fighters of all time. I don't want to see him come back and just lose. Not that I'm saying he definitely will, but it just hurts. EPO Dillashaw is a problem. That is facts. People were saying Ilya was being too cocky, then he knocked the Volk the fuck out. That's true. That is facts. That is facts, my friend. Can't argue with that. If Hebos destroys Rose, is her career over? Sure. I don't even know who I'm picking in that one, man. Joey, they call me Eric Fartman. Are you happy now, Pat? I read it for you. Aldo's coming back to leave again, win or lose. I believe he retires either way. Could be. It's embarrassing to come back from retirement. Live with your decisions. Don't want to spam, so I'll give up the comment. I don't know what you said. Does 155 Bulgarian beat Ferguson? Yes. 100% beats him. I think he beats him no matter what, honestly. Ian Gary versus Colby would be interesting if Colby shows up like he did against Edwards, then he will lose. 100%. Joe, it's actually crazy how MMA fans are still giving Islam crap for not fighting after his most recent interview. Man said, send me somebody, I'm ready. Says he wants to fight 3 times this year. I know, he's been saying it for a while. Dana's icing him. Joe, you think they will move Bo to the prelims? Since his fights got moved on the main card? No. I don't think I think they just moved him there. I think they should, though. I think they should have him headline in the prelims. I think they should headline him on the prelims. That's what they should do. Honestly. Makes the most sense. Bo Nickal claimed he will sell more pay-per-views than Yuri Aljo. Nobody gives that much of a fuck about Bo. I've been dreaming of a brown Christmas just like... Okay. Joe, you're an accountant. How do you cook the books? Wouldn't you like to know? Wouldn't you like to know? It literally makes no sense that Islam isn't fighting 3 times a year. It's annoying as fuck, dude. It's annoying. Your video opened my eyes to the Conor UFC situation. I didn't even consider there being issues with negotiations. The UFC doesn't like when guys try to fight out their contracts. That's just facts. Lucas was shitting on 300 because of women MMA fight, but didn't take the time to shit on Bo Nickal, Cody Bumditch. I think women's MMA is overhated, man. It's overhated for sure. I can't stand these guys who say they will sell pay-per-view. You know, typically guys who sell pay-per-views don't brag about selling pay-per-views. Usually they just sell them. Joe, did you catch how MMA fans were shitting on Armin for no reason at 300 presser? I did not watch that, but I saw a couple clips. Shitty fans. What do you expect? What do you expect? That's basically life. Basically life. It's the way it goes. The Dagestanis had never been crazily active, especially as champ. Habib fought once a year. Okay, but Islam wants to be active. I just bought a phone for $1,500. What a deal. Congratulations. Armin kind of boring. He doesn't maul, just controls. Dude, Armin's not even just solely a grappler. There's no way UFC can put Pennington Pena on a pay-per-view as a co-main. They will. They will, bro. And ew, that's an ugly-ass fight. They might main event that shit, dude. They might say Pennington's a draw. They don't care. It's ESPN the one that gets the pay-per-view sales, not them. ESPN plays them. ESPN essentially pays them the equivalent to 500,000 pay-per-view buys, no matter what. So, that's the business we got now. Bro, Habib fought once a year because in 2019 he had a ban. In 2020, COVID postponed. Yeah, there were reasons. Habib was also injury-ridden early in his career. Armin beat Joel Alvarez to a bloody pulp that he did. Just destroyed him. I watched Pena live as a pay-per-view main event, so 100% they'll do it again. Oh, you watched it live. What a joke that will be. What an absolute joke Juliana Pena as a pay-per-view main event would be. Oh, yeah, you like that? Can you guys like the stream, please? We got 130 people in here, 44 likes. Can you guys please like the stream and subscribe? These Colby fans need to stop calling Islam inactive. He fights the same amount of time as every other champ, basically. Pennington and Tuivasa got the same record now. Okay. Dude, that shit was hilarious last night. Low T MMA. Thank you for becoming a member of the channel. If anybody else wants to become a member, the link is in the description. Thank you, Low T MMA. I appreciate you very much. I thought you were a troll, kind of, so I didn't expect you ever become a member. Appreciate you. 277 was hard to bear, though. It was hard to bear. Tai got exposed badly. Dude got beat by Tybura. I wish I wouldn't have picked Tai. Last night was single-handedly the worst picks I've ever had. Joe, are we getting a mega cuts video of the shit cards? I don't know, dude. I just been like every Sunday I wake up and I'm just stressed out because I got so much shit to do. So maybe not. I don't know yet. We'll see. Maybe I'll make like a once a month cuts video. That's what I think I'm going to start doing, like a once a month cut video, unless it's really necessary. Because it's too much content on top of the full card predictions, and it's like, damn, I want to do a reaction to this, reaction to that, and I'm like, I already got 6 video ideas on the back burner, and now I got to do a rush to get a cuts video done. It's easy to do, don't get me wrong, though. But like, I could have done the cuts video last night, or I could have done the Conor Dana White video, and I did the Conor Dana White video. I already know if Colby beats Ian, he's going to call out MVP, then ask for another title shot if Bilal beats Leon. Basically, he's going to beg for another undeserved title shot. We have been starved of the cuts, but I think you should start the mega cuts videos. Maybe that's what I'll do. It'll make it easier for me. And Rodriguez, thank you for the $10 super chat. I appreciate you very much. Joe, UFC 300 prelims is staked. Even the early prelims and prelims is epic. Can't wait. I'm going to be live for every single fight for UFC 300. Maybe we can get to 20K. Maybe we can get to 20K live on stream. Joe, I'm being real with you. You could do ASMR MMA and it would hit. The ASMR community much more positive and helpful than MMA. Oh, really? You think I could do that? You think I could do an ASMR MMA channel? I don't know. Colby Covington was humiliated by Ian Machado Garry. With all due respect, I think it's crazy to say no one cares about Bo Nickal. I think the UFC is going to be a massive wrestling community that adores him. This demographic buys pay-per-views. Okay. All right. Whatever. I don't think there's a huge demographic buying pay-per-views to see Bo Nickal fight. Dude, they're babying Bo up. They're going to try to baby Bo up the ranks, and it's going to be hilarious to watch him get exposed. It's going to be hilarious. Bo Nickal's just annoying to me because he's the hold me back guy. Oh, yeah, I would destroy Hamzat. I would destroy this guy. I would destroy. Hold me back. Would you stop watching the sport if they robbed Ian against Colby? I'd be pissed. Video leaked of Ian Garry begging the ex-husband to let him talk to the wife. Okay. Good one, Matthew. Look how even Strickland blew up out of nowhere. Yeah, I think if Bo actually gets some decent wins, he can do well. I'm not saying he can't. I'm just saying right now he's not some massive draw. He's beaten nobody. I mean, seriously, can anybody even name the fighters he's beaten so far? I know I can, but can you? Without looking it up? Just some random guy that is counted out will probably beat Bo, like Bonfin brothers got beat. Probably. It'll be hilarious. Bo Nickal is highly overrated, and he is. Joey, who has the best peach in women's MMA? Shut up, Pat. Agree, he's still fresh meat. That's true. Yeah, I think he could be big. I'm on the road now, Nashville, Indiana, not Tennessee, to see Scott Stapp from Creed tomorrow. Also, go Steve Ursag. Thank you for the $4.99, Zach backpacking. I'm glad you're backpacking in Nashville. Thanks for the invite, bro. Dude, if Cody Bumdage beats Bo Nickal, I swear on my life, I will die laughing. I will literally die on stream laughing my ass off. That'll be the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. Val Woodburn on 3 days' notice, yeah. Jamie Pickett after a low blow. Val Woodburn and my UPS driver, yeah. The guy at the grocery store still has a black eye from his fight with Bo Nickal. Damn. I say, dude picked OSP, dude. Nzechukwu and OSP were just garbage, in my opinion. I'll die if Cody Bumditch clips Bo or even makes it competitive. You know what's funny? If Bo were to somehow finish him, they'd be like, if Bo gets finished by Bumditch, Dana will be like, he's still got a big future ahead of him and blah, blah, blah. You know, he's only got a couple fights and blah, blah, blah. He got finished on the biggest card in the world. Dude, if he gets finished by Cody Bumditch, his career's over. 100% career's over. But yeah, is Zach really going to see Creed? I'm jealous. I would assume he's not lying. I would assume he's being honest. I think he messaged me that and I forgot to respond. Let me take a look. It's pretty fucking sick. So, Bo's going to finish dude in the first round. Bet the bank. The only guy from Creed that matters, it's $50 for a ticket versus $300 for Creed. Damn, dude, you're a pussy. You should have spent the $300, you cheap bastard. Makes me want to watch Brundage highlights. Brundage's only highlight is a Batista bomb. Brundage has a split decision loss to Brian Battle. He's not terrible, dude. Go and watch him versus, I forgot his name. I can picture his face, but I can't remember. No, not Zach. Jacob Malkoon. Ragdolled him, was beating the shit out of him, and he quit. If the UFC would give Bo a title shot if they know DDP beats him, I don't even know if that's a question. There's no coming back from losing to Cody Bumditch. Agreed. I would starch Cody Bumditch inside one round. Me too. I would sleep Bumditch. I'd Batista bomb him. I'd probably give him a tombstone pile driver. Maybe in November, they're coming all around Memphis. Joey, why is Strickland pushing a rematch with DDP? Bro has no defense. Because he's a crybaby, basically. To be fair, Malkoon went to split decision with Allen. Okay. Cedriquez Dumas, what about him? Easily out-grappled Bumditch. I was hella weak on Saturday when Brian Battle was like, he's a pussy bitch motherfucker. Do you think Sanko would let me tap? Yeah. I'm saying the UFC would give Bo a title shot, and they won't because they know DDP wins. Yeah, right now, I mean, of course. Of course. So. Dude, Malkoon's not that bad. Malkoon beat Brendan Allen, bro. Joe, we appreciate that you never turn off your combats on your videos. Did anyone see me claim that Colby's sister was a big fan of the channel? Anybody see that? I thought that was pretty funny. I came up with that on the fly. I just popped it in my head. I just popped into my head. Let's see what this guy's saying. I got Malkoon over Petrosky. Probably me too. Yes. Yeah, I said shout out to Colby's sister. She messaged me on Instagram. She said she's a big fan. Rose Namajunas versus Amanda Hebos this Saturday, boys. Ew. I'm going Rose most likely, but I haven't decided yet. Petrosky lost to Pereira on a week's notice. You can't even blame him. That's facts. That's facts. If anybody's watching right now and they haven't subscribed, right there. Look at that. Okay, there you go. I'm trying to get to 20K ASAP. I'm so close yet so far away. I'm about to start listening to Creed soon. I'm getting ready to start listening to Creed, to be honest. We're so close yet so far away. I know you don't talk about stuff like this, but Colby's sister smoking hot. I think that's a bit of an exaggeration. What was your live reaction to UFC 278? I threw my headphones off and shook them around. It's live on the channel. Joey's 301 and ooh card for you. Kind of. But it's kind of forgivable. Joe, I've been listening to this new guy called Sad Squatch. Joey, you should check him out. I will. I'll have to check him out. Sad Squatch. I'm a big emo fan. Can't wait to watch some Sad Squatch. Couldn't even find Sad Squatch on Spotify. Dude went deep into the depths of the internet to find Sad Squatch. Yeah, maybe they'll get Amanda Nunes to return against Kayla Harrison on the card. Kayla Harrison with a quick turnaround. At 45, they fight for the title. They bring back the title. Yen vs. O'Malley live reaction is Joey's best one. Yeah, probably. Joey, what would you rate 300 card 1 out of 10? I don't know. Right now, off the top of my head, like a 9-ish. I'd have to really think about it. I'll be doing that video shortly. Next week or two. Malkoun didn't even beat Allen, I believe you, for 1 sec. He got robbed. Malkoun won that fight. He got robbed. Do an interview with Ian Garry. Tell him to hit me up. Tell him DM me. I'll interview him. I'd love to interview Ian Garry. I have no way to interview Ian Garry, though. I'd love to, though. Oh, I'd love to give him some softball questions. Easy work. Softball, but pertinent questions. Chelsea Chandler looks like a bully from Toy Story. She looks like somebody, that's for sure. Give Bo Jimmy Pickett, I know. And Jimmy Pickett had a low blow him to get him down. UFC 302 in Saudi could be Makhachev. Saudi Arabia is not a pay-per-view, according to Dana. I had a parlay with 4 Australians and got robbed by Allen. That sucks, bro. Like they give Colby softball questions. Yes, softball question after softball question. What do you make of, like, how are they going to do this stipulation? And blah, blah, blah. Like, they're just dick sucking him, dude. Congrats. You got an interview for Access, you cornballs. Joe, I don't think anyone will agree, but the next card for the Apex, Talbot Simon, is fire. It's better than this past one. Next week's card is better than this one. Joe, what's the appeal of Nate Diaz to older fans? I'm a newer fan who started watching 2019. Don't see the hype. Bro was a journeyman. Interesting personality. Always told the UFC to fuck off. So people kind of rally behind him as like a cult-like figure. And he was always fun to watch. But he could never beat the elite of the elite. That's basically it. So he would tell Dana to fuck off. He would show up late to press conferences. So, yeah. That's crazy, though. We've been watching since 2019. I went to 244. Diaz bros were just entertaining. Yeah, they were entertaining in and out of the cage. That's it. Joey, by the way, it's closer to the fight. Trust me, pick Talbot. You won't regret it. I might pick Talbot. I think Cameron Simon looks like a 12-year-old girl, to be honest. Like, I don't know. I just feel like Talbot might bully him, honestly. Is Kevin I only going to mysteriously disappear for getting on Dana's nerves? No. Just watch your 278 reaction. It was honestly pretty funny. Fair enough. What made you want to go to 244? I had a buddy that lived in New York, and we always talked about going, so I said, fuck it, let's go to this one. What was your favorite ATS fight when he choked out Conor? Joe was there in real time like me, but if you watch Diaz hit that sub on Conor live, was peak MMA. Dude, I picked Nate by second round sub. You're never going to believe me, Andy. I legitimately picked him. I said Nate Diaz is a nightmare matchup for Conor, and he's always in shape. He'll take a beating, and he'll come back and win because Conor will gas himself out. I swear on my life, I convinced one of my buddy who gambles. I said, bet on fucking Nate Diaz. He won a shit ton of money, and I was confident. That Diaz would get it done. I know that sounds crazy. You probably think it was like a meme pick. It was not a meme pick. I picked him in both fights against Conor. What was your live reaction to Dr. Stoppage? I was annoyed, but then I was thinking, you know what? I saw enough. We believe you. Why would you lie? Because basically Conor was a shoo-in for that fight. I bet you it was like 90% were picking Conor in that one. So, and a lot of people make like meme picks. They're like, oh, I'm picking this guy, and then they win. They can claim, oh, I picked him. But in reality, they didn't. Like, I picked Holly Holm to beat Ronda, but it was kind of like I was joking around, but I actually did pick her. But I was kind of just fucking around. I thought Nate won the second fight as well. I scored it for Nate. Hot take, UFC will never give Strickland another title fight unless it's short notice due to injury due to so much of a liability. You may be right, bro. You may be right. I think they're just going to try to get Strickland to fight Hamzat in Saudi Arabia. I was rooting for everyone against Ronda. Oh, were you now? Oh, were you? You leave Ronda out of this. I just sat up like this the whole time. Did you pick Aldo or Conor? I picked Aldo. I never believed in Conor ever, basically. But I think it was a combination of me compensating for people overhyping him. But I think I was also right. One of my biggest hot takes on the channel is Conor McGregor was never that good. He was never that good. He has one good win in his entire career, basically. And it's Eddie Alvarez. Aldo win was borderline a fluke. Chad Mendes would have beat his ass if it wasn't for short notice. So, how did Aldo get flatlined so quickly? He ran, he cut Conor too. He landed a left hook as well. They both landed simultaneously. Conor just had more power. If I go back and look at Conor's career, Conor McGregor, you absolutely suck. If I go back and look at Conor's career, let's see. I picked him to beat Dennis Seaver. I picked Mendes to beat him, but I thought Mendes might gas out. I picked Jose to beat him. Picked Nate to beat him. I picked Nate to beat him. I picked Eddie Alvarez to beat him. I picked Habib to beat him. I picked him to beat Donald Cerrone. I picked him to beat Dustin in the rematch, and then I picked Dustin in the trilogy. So, I was actually a big fan of Conor when he first started. They handpicked Conor's opponents. Oh, 100%. He got a title shot off of beating Dennis Seaver. A literal dead body. What about Dustin Max? What about it? What about it? Conor was knocking everyone out in his prime, though. Who's everyone? He was barely active. When he barely fought elite competition, dude. Like, think about this. Chad Mendes was on a 1-week training camp, basically. He was out of shape, not even training, so that doesn't count. So he beat Jose Aldo, Eddie Alvarez. That's it. That's his only 2 good wins. I know people point to Poirier and Max Holloway. Poirier and Max Holloway were so young in their careers. It's not like some crazy great win to have them on their resume at that point in time. So, Joe, what are your best picks? Mine's are Alexa Val 1 and Nunes Pena 1. Best picks. I don't know. You guys tell me what my best picks are. I've told you before. I picked Stipe to beat Werdum. I picked Werdum to beat Kane. I picked Eddie Alvarez to beat RDA. I picked RDA to beat Pettis. I picked Diaz to beat Conor. Is he knocking out Pereira in the second round? Yeah, that'll always be my best pick ever because I was telling the future in that with that one. You could nitpick Khabib's career and make him sound like a trash too. I'm not even nitpicking Conor's career, dude. He's fought 3 good fighters. Legit. He's got legit 2 good wins. Aldo and Eddie Alvarez. And the Aldo one could be considered a fluke. You picked Pettis to beat Wonderboy. I did pick Pettis to beat Wonderboy. I picked Masvidal to beat Darren Till as well. It was right around that same time. I picked Colby to beat everyone because of his cardio, says Colby fans, basically, yeah. Yeah, but everyone was clowning me for picking Adesanya over Pereira in the rematch. Dustin and Holloway wins both aged well. They didn't really age well because Poirier and Holloway were nowhere near that good. And he even rematched Dustin when Dustin got better, and Dustin fucked him up bad twice. I thought Pettis was a layup for Wonderboy. Whoops. Jerry, my dono. Thank you for the 199. Do you think Mackenzie Dern would play with my joystick? No, Pat. She would not. You're a pussy. If Aldo versus Conor was a fluke, then so's Pereira Izzy too. Nope. First punch versus a dude who was winning every second of the fight for 2 rounds. They fought 2 rounds. Izzy won both rounds. So I rest my case, pussy boy. Pat about to report fraud on his $2 credit card charge, basically. I'm thinking about picking Max versus Justin. Thoughts? I think that's a horrible pick. I think Max is getting slept bad. God, I'm dreading 300 predictions. There's a lot of tough fights. Habib's resume is on Olive's level. Edson beat Dariush. Al beat Lee twice. And Johnson beat Tony. Okay. All right. Pat, why don't you become a member? Yeah, Pat's a pussy. That's why. Max is big now. You really think he's going to get slapped? We'll see. I might regret my pick when they get in the cage. Crazy how back in the day Frankie Edgar was lightweight champ. I know. There was talk of Frankie going down for a long time, and then he went down to 45, and he's still undersized. I swear Frankie could have made flyweight. As crazy as that sounds. And he ended up going down to bantamweight. I remember when Frankie beat the dog shit out of Yair Rodriguez. Frankie was beating Cheeto before he got front kicked. Remember that? But yeah, Frankie was small as hell and beating up big lightweights too. Now Edgar's division would definitely be flyweight. Yep. Tai Tuivasa could make middleweight. Probably. Dude, Tai Tuivasa sucks, man. He sucks bad. He only has power and leg kicks. That's it. Frankie Edgar could have made flyweight easy. Would have done great there, to be honest. Probably. Frankie would be such a bad matchup for Volk. Nah, Volk would probably sleep him. Is DDP the most beatable UFC champ? Probably. Male champ, yes. I would say yes for male champ, almost for sure. Joey, the average flyweight is 5'8", and the average bantamweight's height is 5'9". That's crazy. Joey, listen to what I sent you. Let me take a look. Oh, so basically he just picked his friends is what you're saying? I don't understand. What's so crazy about him picking his friends? Tybora really did he bob in Ty's head with the ground and pound? Dude, he's like, dink, 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 dink. Dude, Ty wasn't even reacting to it. He was just getting smashed by him. Damn, according to what? DDP been doing damage? Dude, DDP's been losing every fight until he wins. Homeboy got Ezekiel choked by a Muay Thai specialist at the highest level. Ty's a grade certified USDA prime bum. Joe, I shit you not, Ty was doing everything wrong when his back was taken. His hands were pulling on the wrong hand, and I legit learned shit on my first week of BJJ. Dude, I told you he was doing nothing. He wasn't addressing anything. He wasn't trying to dig the hooks out. He wasn't trying to, go to his back. He wasn't trying to defend the choke. It literally was just hands on the mat. Take my neck. Take my neck. My name is Tai Tuivasa. I like to drink beer out of shoes. Take my neck. Marcin Tybura. I saw that haircut and I said, you know what? I'd like to give you my neck. I'd like to give up the neck. You know what I mean? That's basically the gist of it, boys. Ty is horrible. No BJJ. All he has is power. I'm not even convinced he trains. Mike Davis said Moises and OSP would win. He got the script. Yeah, he said, oh, take it from me. Take it from me. Take my neck. Oh, yeah, give up my neck. Let me stop. That's basically it. That shit was funny as hell. I was geeking on stream. I was dying, dude. I was hoping Tybora was going to win just for lols. And that shit was funny. What state you live in? I live in Anchorage, Alaska. Volk really got chinned again. Really about to get chinned again. Yeah, he is. Volk extremely underrated. Did you see Peruvian necktie attempt last night? Can't remember who it was. It was Bulgarian. I did. I forgot about it in my post fight now that I think about it. I forgot about it. He gave up his neck and his back and his crack. He said, yeah, take my neck and my crack and my back. So, that's, dude, Tai's jiu-jitsu was looking like absolute shit. That was some of the worst jiu-jitsu I ever seen in my life. Basically nothing. It didn't exist. It literally did not exist. At all. Joey's a New Yorker. Okay. Has anyone ever pulled off that submission? I believe there has been like one or two, if I'm not mistaken. That'd have been crazy to say. Is it just me or is Tai regressing? No, just Tai was never good. Rebellis Despain versus Tai. Build Rebellis the name off of Tai. That's what I said in my post fight. Let me go see. In Peruvian necktie in the UFC. Let's see. This is WEC. I don't even know who this is. This looks like... They look familiar. It's such a weird submission attempt. To step over them. With your feet on their back. You're putting your ass right on the back of their head for leverage. They're definitely... Oh, yeah, there has been one in the UFC, but it's been a while. Here's one I'm watching in the UFC right now. What? Skip ahead too far? Didn't even show that one. We're just showing UFC footage in the middle. Oh, Misha Cirkunov got one against Jimmy Crute. Misha Cirkunov got one against Jimmy Crute apparently, or at least he attempted one. It's skipping around here. This isn't a good video. It's just skipping around, I guess. Yeah, he did, apparently. That's wild. Damn, that's... Of course Jimmy Crute would get Peruvian necktie. I'd be pissed. So that's at least one. I die when you call Tai a bomb. An alcoholic, I mean. Bro, I'm walking through Penn Station listening to your 9 sets, and it's quite the vibe, I gotta say. That sounds like a hell of a vibe, man. If I was a reporter and you were having a press conference, I would ask you what the vibe was. I have another clip of Davis saying he'll sub Levy, and that was the first sub in the UFC. You can tell Davis doesn't like to... fight at all. Absolutely at all. I actually thought Crute is a decent prospect at one point. Me too. Misha got him, took his O with that win. Yeah. Joe, would you rather have more stacked fight cards and less stacked pay-per-views the other way around? I'd rather have less fight cards in general and have more stacked fight cards in general. Less fight cards, better fight cards. I'd love like a week or two off here and there. It's wild because Davis is good, but he just doesn't like it. Yeah, you can tell. I saw Davis' post-fight interview. I felt for him. Seemed like he got bullied a lot as a kid. Dude, you could just tell he only fights because it's a way to make money. That's it. He'd rather not. He'd rather do something else. Which is very interesting. But a lot of these guys don't like fighting. You have to realize that it's just a job to them. It's just a job to them. That's it. Which, fair enough. But fans have this illogical belief that the fighters love doing it. They just do it out of love for it. Davis might be another Gillespie one day. That's facts. It's Thug Rose fight week. You should be more excited. Yeah. Should definitely be more excited. I should definitely be more excited for sure. Would you rather see Ian Colby or Hamzat Shavkat? Hamzat Shavkat's been my fight. I need to see both of them, but I'd rather have Hamzat Shavkat for sure. I know what Ian does to Colby. Hamzat Shavkat, I have no idea. I have no idea what happens. Just get out of the Apex. Steve Erceg would be more known if he wasn't fighting in the Apex. 3 of his UFC fights. Did he fight in the Apex? All of them? Thank you for the $2 donation, AT, by the way. Pat Matthews, thank you for the 199. Send Toilet paper. Been on the shitter for days. What is your obsession all of a sudden, bro? With talking about shitting. You fucking weirdo. You weirdo. But thank you for the 199, AT, and Pat Matthews. Shavkat seems a little too weak for Hamzat. I don't know, dude. It'd be interesting, though, especially at welterweight. It'd be very, very interesting, in my humble opinion. So, damn, it's already fucking 11:30. I gotta start getting on these predictions. I gotta go get on these predictions soon. Man, the full card predictions for bad fight cards are crazy. I'm like, damn. Damn, bruh. But this fight card this week isn't as bad as last week, so I'm excited for that. I predict you're gonna have a great day. Thank you. How do we say Hamzat's overrated? He hasn't really proved himself, people seem to think. Dude, everyone shits on Hamzat, so I don't see how he's overrated. So, near time for that midnight snack. I said sack just to be funny, but you get the point. Do a poll on the best caboose in MMA. How am I going to do a poll on that? Pat Matthews keeping the chat interesting. Yeah. Can you guys all like the stream at least? Could you guys do that? You got dudes talking about some weird raids that aren't even real raids, I don't think. People like to do that weird shit. Yeah, I'm tired. It's 11:30. I'll probably go to bed at like 12:30. After working on my predictions. I really like the chat. Thank you. Zach is always simping over women's MMA fighters. He'd like to take them to the massage parlor. This was consensual. Okay. Joe, do you want to see Battle versus Losa rematch? Yes. And Battle beats his ass. For sure. Grown man crying about a made-up concept called raids. Come on, bruh. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm about to hit the old dusty trail. I really got on when I should have been doing my prediction videos, but I wanted to pleasure you boys all night. I've been dropping videos. I figured, you know what? Let me do a Sunday stream. Let me do a nice little Sunday stream. I got 2 banger videos out right now. So, dude said never raiding this lard again. If you raided me, thank you. Appreciate the raid. There's just weirdos that come in and say, oh, raid, and it's not even real. So, yeah. My viewership went up by 12. Thank you for the extra viewership. The Conor video did crazy good. Yeah, the Conor video is still going too. It's probably going to get 40,000. Probably get 40,000 views. Joe, what new videos are coming out? I already watched them. Full card predictions tomorrow. Basically. Did a 5-hour stream and you're the only person live? No homo, though. Well, thank you, though. There you go. You got your thanks. You got your gratification. You're welcome for the thank you. Muhammad Usman is not that good. He just looks like a beast. That's kind of true. Don't sell yourself short. It's getting 100K. That'd be crazy if you got 100K. There has been videos. My Francis Ngannou video like did okay, and then all of a sudden just blew the fuck up out of nowhere. So hopefully we get that. But either way, it's going to be number 4 most viewed video all time. So I'm hyped about that. How did the video do so good when it was released at 2 a.m.? I have no fucking clue. I guess it's just good title, good thumbnail, good content there. No one's covering that shit, so it's a rarity as well. You're glad you don't have crabs? Yeah. I got them from your mom last week, so. Your Conor and Michael videos doing well view-wise? Yeah. And they're always worth doing, too. That's the best part. They're always worth doing. I just did a Conor video the other day, 2 days ago. That got 15K. Conor's a star. It was 2 days ago. 2 days ago I did that. I don't even remember doing that, to be honest. Damn, I've been pumping out videos the last 7 days. Holy shit. Since 299, so last Saturday, I posted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 videos. 14 videos in 8 days. You have 3 weeks to get 2.3K subs to hit 20K. That's true. Do you have a count of the Conor Chandler videos versus count of the Francis UFC Dana? What do you mean? What is that? What do you mean by count? How many of each? Is that what you're saying? Or the views of each? Have you been to Idaho before? No, I have not. I seen what Conor said in the interview, and I already knew the video was coming. Nobody else is covering the shit, so why shouldn't I? I can easily take all the views there. So, Joey, you're an alright feller. Thank you. 800 a week is definitely doable. I just got 300. I just got 300 last night. So, I literally picked up like 300 subs. I think I had like 17,500 and some. So, I bet a little under 200, like 250. So, yeah, the number of videos. I don't know, man. I have a playlist. I have playlists for both. But 21 videos, yeah. I wonder how many in 17 videos. But who knows if I got them all on the playlist, because I did the playlist like after the fact. I try to make playlists so then I can link them below. And people can easily go find other videos and see what I've been saying previously. You gonna remember us when you get famous like Colby? I'm already basically as famous as Colby, basically. What's a vid you'd recommend that would sell your channel to a viewer? I don't know. My favorite video that I ever did on the channel was my Francis Ngannou humiliated Dana White with post-UFC success. It's a 43-minute video, and it's just straight up heater. Or Conor McGregor exposes massive USADA loophole live on air. That's a good one, too. Joey's basically as famous as Conor at this point. Agreed. Would you want to see Aspinall versus Pavlovich, too? Yes. I have no idea, Pat. Joey's basically as famous. I already read that. Is the winner of Yuri versus Rockage getting the next title shot? Probably. It's hard to say for sure. But listen, boys. My Ian Machado Garry response video is out on the channel. And it is a straight up banger. Do you think Garry beats Rockage? No. I think Rockage probably wins. It's a straight up banger. It's out on the channel right now. Please go check it out. I'm going to stay up for another hour, hour and a half and work on full card predictions. That should be out tomorrow. Good night. Goodbye. Please go check the link in the chat. Also, if you haven't seen my Conor video, Conor McGregor exposes Dana White's lies during media tour. Here's the link for that one if you want to check that one out. So, I'll be working on my full card predictions. Appreciate you. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Goodbye. Good night. Go to one of the links in the chat, especially the Ian Garry video. Go comment. Happy to join the Ian Machado Garry fan club. Go comment that on the video if you go from here to watch it. All right. But I would greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate you go check that video out. Help boost it in the algorithm. Good night. Goodbye. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Like the stream on your way out as well. See you later, Vince. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Joey working overtime. That's true. That's facts. Good night. Goodbye. I'll talk to you later. Go to the video link in the description. I got one dude on my mind.